How's it going, everybody? My name's Dev, and I will be the masters of ceremony tonight. It's gonna be lit, okay? So, before I get started here, I gotta give a little shout out. Today, my sister got married, everybody. Hey, no, 2 people died today. No one's allowed to clap, okay? That is where people go to die. All right, so on deck here, we got our boy, Dez G. Everybody get up for Dez G, get up on stage, man. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Dez is about to kill this stuff. Let's give it up to Dez, everybody. Let's go.
What's going on? Oh, yes, it is. How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, guys? It's Devin here again with Media to Media, bridging the gap here with these guys. This is Dez G. He'll be our first on tonight. Gang. I love it. I love it so much. So, real quick here, Dez. So, the last part of the name, G. Is that just because of the last name that you have, or?
Oh yeah, 100%. Keep it original, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna ever change it. Dez G.
Yeah, I like that. And you know what's interesting to me is a lot of rappers I see nowadays, they go for some kind of flamboyant kind of name, you know, and they don't really make a name for themselves, just a persona. Right. And I like that you just keep it you. You know, from what I've seen of you, not just on stage from like shows and listen to your music, but also from just hanging out with you outside of here. You are the same person.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I rap about it. I rap about me. I don't put on no facade, fake shit.
Right, like I said. And then these guys here, let me give us a little introduction. Who are these guys?
Hey, this my bro right here, Izzy. You know what I mean? This is the main reason I do this. This been bro for like umpteen million years.
Since the
Camp Garrett, that's bro right there. AC, Anthony Cooper, that's my manager / bro for like 20 years too. You know what I mean? The whole gang is in here. It's somebody missing. It's a lot of people missing, but man, we keep it small.
So, Dez, my question here is, what to you is the biggest thrill when you get on stage? What is that thing that just, when you get on there, you just feel like you're ready to rip it?
Cause like, I mean, I'm just ready. It's not, I'm ready to rip it, but I'm ready for like everybody to feel what I got to say. You know what I mean? I'm ready to like kill it, but at the same time, I'm ready to like kill it for y'all. Like, it's about me, but at the same time, I want y'all to feel my music. And so when I see people vibing with me and shit, that's the best thing.
So it's not even about the energy that you give, it's the energy you give to the other people that are there. Yeah, very interesting. So how have these guys here helped you out in your career with like music and everything? You know, just what have they done for you?
Well, to be completely honest with niggas, he the reason why I do this shit. Like, for real, like, I owe it all to this nigga, because without him, I wouldn't even have tried this shit ever, you know what I mean?
Right, and what did he encourage you?
He encouraged the shit.
Hey man, I just told him,
he just had
you want to pursue something, you gotta pursue it, you know? That's what everything, if you have a goal or you have a dream, you gotta pursue it.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, it's something that's very lacking, I feel, in today's society too, with groups of people, is, you know, they want to half-ass it. They don't think of this stuff as a lifestyle, you know, like the things that you do, I do. They don't think of this stuff like a lifestyle, like, oh, people go out to shows and like really kill it and like make money and, you know, talk about it and walk it, you know? And you gotta live your truth, you know? And I gotta ask you guys the main question of the night, you know, you guys feel like you're living your truth tonight?
100%. This me. Like, I don't got no job in a week. This my whole life. I put everything I do into this shit. Like, everything I talk about is me. Everything I rap about, I'm trying to pay bills for my mom and grams and all that. That's true. Like, I don't got nothing else in life. I don't go to school. I don't go to college. I don't have a 4-year degree waiting in the back of my pocket. It's all me. That's all I gotta do. It's life.
It's all hustle. All right, well, hey, I'm gonna love you hustling with you guys all up on the stage here when we get it started. So let's go, boys. Like I said,
let's get it. I mean, turn up, Dez G, nigga. IG, everything.
I run it. Free them guys. Free my cuz. Free my nigga Hank, man. Who really wanna walk with us? Everybody wanna hang with us. You know you lame, so you gotta kick that my team you up because gotta get this paper, everybody want face, but y'all can't have that luck. Niggas asking me to do this and do that, but I ain't doing it. Don't fucking crap, ain't I really going to it? I ain't ever going to down. Smoke these niggas like some house, so y'all niggas lay it down. I'm winning over everyone, I should wear it down. I'm that nigga now. Yeah. Yes, sir. Got y'all.
Hold on. He letting you back in. How can I explain myself?
Hey, man. Bro told me I had to do it.
He gonna
Man, I started from the bottom, it's only right that I make it. Yeah, I see some crazy shit, a lot of niggas couldn't take my pun. Trapping out the crib, my mom could barely fucking take it. Yeah, nigga knew some shit was cooking and it wasn't. Everyone in this town always stay being jealous. Man, I'm riding for my fan and my niggas. No one else to cheer my grands. She just see everything before she died. I'ma make sure that shit happens. She was always on my side. Right or wrong, left or right, she my fucking ride or die. All this fake love make your favorite rapper really fucking blind. But I see right through that shit. Yeah, all a waste of time. Man, I'm trying to do me and couple foreign fucking whip. Driving in a foreign whip, scooping up a foreign bitch. And she sucking on my dick, so now I got a foreign dick. Like for what? Why? Man, I always hate up on the kid. Living up one time so I can make it out this bitch. I'm a real one, it's a message. Better beware, kid. Y'all about to be my fucking children. Once I take over, I ain't never looking back. It's my destiny in life, there's no fucking falling back. Ain't no stopping me, man, I'm scoring straight to the rack. On my direction now, yeah, I'm getting titles back to back. Yeah, I'm coming for the throne.
It is me. It's him. He can't be with us right now, man. He incarcerated right now. But you know what I'm saying? He would be here, no, without a doubt. So go ahead and play that joint.
Turning in my bed, it's 3 a.m. I'm sitting on my phone, know what to do. Girl, I'm speeding off the Addy, so you know what I'm going through. Yeah, I'm thinking about my future, isn't that what past do? Girl, I guess I'm really dreaming before I even tie my shoes. Wake up and now I'm staring right the motherfucker at you. Not waking up and no one see my dream, I'm coming for you. I'm trying to make up for everything that we've been through. I'm not trying to play no games, I'm trying to be with you. Yeah, I know.
Alright, let's give it up for Dez, everybody. Great shit, hey. So you guys are familiar with who I am, so I guess I deserve to give you guys a little explanation. So, my name is Devin. I represent Mediated Media. It's a startup company that I'm working with. Bridging the Gap, this is a show that I put on, talk about social, political, economical issues, and everyday bullshit that people just disagree upon all the time, you know? And I feel like in today's world, we don't listen to that. We're always constantly fighting over like, well, I'm right and you're wrong. We're not trying to understand each other. So that's what this is all about right here. I'm living my truth, and you know, I want to take this time now because I'm talking about living my truth. I did an interview with this RSB guys over here. That's right. And they were telling me about living their truth and what RSB means. So I want to give it up for RSB Piranha and RSB Dabullmeech. Let's go. Let's get up here. And I gotta tell you something else about Dez real quick. As you guys see, I took my long sleeve shirt off. That shit was so hot. That's why I had to take it off. But also, it could have been my red hair. I got a hot head going on up here. But one last thing before I hand it over to you guys, I gotta tell you something about Dez real quick. I was over at Dez's house. We were collabing on a music video the one day, and you know what? We ended up playing Madden against each other. Yeah. Ask him who won. Ask him who really won, though. All right, let's give it up for these guys. Let's go. Meech, Piranha, it's on you. Let's go.
Yeah.
How's it going here, guys? Mediated Media, Bridging the Gap. We're back at it here. I'm talking with Piranha RSB and Dabullmeech RSB. You got RSB at the end of that too?
Yeah.
Right, listen.
I got RSB in the front, not to cut you off, bro. I'm RSB Piranha.
Okay, listen, I gotta listen. This has been bugging me. What is RSB?
For since birth, it's just broken down as RSB. It's just easier to say and stuff. But ever since birth, it don't mean like in the sense of money, just as in your energy and stuff like that.
Right, you had that energy since you were born, like that,
right.
That mojo, that go. I like it.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because like I was sitting here thinking, like, is it something like ASAP? Like I couldn't pick up on it, and I was like, well, it probably is kind of like it's just.
If you say something like that, I guess there's a few of them going on right now, like P&B.
Yeah, P&B rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm not a big fan of P&B, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's just, yeah. You guys fans of P&B?
Yeah, I like him. I ain't gonna hold you. He from my city and everything. He holding it down, so I ain't got nothing.
All right, so now I gotta ask a big question. So your city.
Right.
Let's talk about the city for a minute.
Yeah.
Give a shout out. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to Philly, man.
215-267.
No doubt. I mean,
Yeah. So how long have you guys been doing this?
I've been doing it for a while now, a few years. I'm gonna say like 3-4 years. I've been giving it my energy or whatever.
Yeah, I've been going like 8 years. You know, steady progressing.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta tell you guys something. You guys have done the best work with eye contact with the camera out of everybody we've had. Literally, like nobody was like just looking at the camera like, hey man, like let's talk to the camera for a minute.
Yeah.
No, they weren't about that. But you guys, man, you know how to talk. That's that RSB, baby, huh? You just got that energy.
You know, that's just in me. I don't even know what to call it.
I love it. And there's one last thing. Going from Philly to Pittsburgh. How much of a transition is that?
It's different, you know. You gotta get used to a lot of things.
My show, Bridging the Gap, that I do, it's me. I'm a 21-year-old white dude who talks to a 40-year-old black guy, and he tells me about Pitt, and you got to keep your head on a swivel, especially if you're not from there.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I be thinking the same way about everywhere you land. Like, you know what I mean? You should be cautious. Yeah, and aware of your surroundings and stuff. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, guys. Hey, thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to you guys' act. Like I said, Piranha, Dabullmeech. Let's get it, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
I just like this.
Let's go. Yeah.
I really thought that I was over you. I really thought that I was over you. I can't be mad, I ain't the only one. I really thought that I was over you. Okay. I can't be mad, I ain't the only one. I said when I was young, now I'm having fun. I really thought that I was over you.
Back this, first came back with a right sick. Ass back, next came through the ass back, then back, then straight free too. Like take a friend down. Now we don't listen to dang. Then we can bounce and check the rain. Daddy. Yeah.
I really thought that I was over you. I really thought that I was over you. I can't be mad, I ain't the only one. I used to when I was young, now I'm having fun. She went to big cities. We can go fitty. Come on. Hey, yeah. She went to big cities. We can go fitty. We might fuck up the city. People saying I'm back, yeah. Man, we're back in that bag, yeah. Double blunt in that bag, yeah. Double blunt in that bag, yeah. We can go fitty.
But they tell us to raise our hands and raise their guns. They need to change up. It's gonna be an ugly sight if we raise up. Keep putting on the shows till the stage up. Hot shells to the body, fucking the frame up. Whoa, don't feel us. Cops try to kill us, but reporters got nothing to say. We can't go left, and we can't do right. I gotta keep my head clear every step of the way. These niggas try and hang us up, nigga, ball game. They don't want us with no bread, rocking ball mains, wearing long chains, trying to do right, but they telling us the wrong things. I gotta get these people paid while the song playing. The ops don't feel it, y'all. Cops try to kill us.
One more time, that shit was awesome. Let's go, baby. Yo, we having fun tonight? Having fun? Let's go. I love it. Hey, I'm loving the energy right now. All right, so real quick, do a little side segment. Give these guys some time to get back to the stage. I'm giving out free T-shirts, but hey, I got a condition. That condition is one of y'all's got to come up here and talk to me for about 5 seconds. Going out 5, but you know, a little longer than that. All right, let's go, man. Let's go.
Shit! What's up? Alright, what's up?
Alright, how's it going? What's your name?
Dude, my name's Jake.
Jake? Hey, man. You know what's funny, man? I say this. You look like a Jake. You look like a Jake. I don't know.
I'll live it up. I'll live it up.
Yeah, right? Exactly. You look like you're having fun. What are you sipping on this evening?
Oh, trash cans.
Trash cans?
Fuck yeah!
That's what I said. It's all that garbage shit. Hey. Can I get a birthday shout out to Liz? 21 today. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. You're the best. That's right, man. No.
What's up, girl?
Hey, I'm not your girl, alright?
Alright, what was that?
The $20 is $20. Okay, so let's see
I don't know. No, I just noticed that my nose hairs got really, really long the last 6 months, and I don't know why. I think it's something to do with my diet.
You know something? Your diet. You know, I gotta tell you something. My nose hairs have gone long, and I've just noticed it too. It's weird.
Yeah, you got a good pattern.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so I don't know what it is about nose hairs, like when someone's supposed to grow them in, and it's not something people tell you is gonna grow in, and you're gonna have to start shaving it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things I feel like a lot of people miss. They're like, yeah, hey, you're gonna have to shave like the back of your neck because your neck hair is just gonna grow absurdly long.
Yeah, nobody ever told me about that. And now I started like plucking my nose hairs, which is terrible. It makes me bleed and sneeze.
Well, yeah, they say when you pluck the plucking, they're like, oh, once you do it the first time, after that it doesn't hurt as much anymore. But they're liars. So,
Yeah, no, it hurts
just like the waxing people. People say about waxes, liars.
Nah, waxing.
We both got waxed today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you don't have to tell me where, but I can give you an idea. But hey, on a real note, is there a butt?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I've thought about that, but I'm also thinking about the balls too. Like, ever get that done? Like, someone.
Yeah.
Like I said, because I'm gonna say is like that stuff just like it scares me. I feel like they're gonna rip a nut off. Like I think about it in my head, and I'm thinking I'm gonna lose one.
I know we all strive during.
Don't lose any balls.
Don't lose a nut. Okay. So now let's go ahead and get to the meat and bones here. So you guys are DoubleMotorcycle. So where did the name come from? I have to know.
So imagine there. I don't know if you ever played Crisscross Crash as a child with Hot Wheels, but imagine someone is on a motorcycle, like dirt bike,
right?
Like an extreme dirt bike, and someone else is on a dirt bike, and they're approaching this giant jump, and they go off the jump at the same time, midair, hop off, switch bikes, land it.
That's badass as hell. So now I feel, now that you've explained it, I appreciate it a lot more. Because like I really thought you guys were going to come at me with some kind of corny thing where it's like, oh, there's two of us. And I was like, oh, okay. But then you're like, no, people do switch on motorcycles in midair and then go and land it. I'm like, okay, so that's definitely more badass than what I was getting.
No, the two-piece thing wasn't even a part of it. We were like a six-piece. Well, we came up with the name. The idea was a six-piece. So.
What do you mean a six-piece?
Backup singers and
horn section.
Oh, really? So you had like all kinds of people in the band before it was down to two.
Conceptually, like if you listen to our record, the record, there's stuff we do live that we create live, but also there's stuff on the record that it's tough to execute with two people, and I don't really have four other people singing right now live. So,
do you guys like having additional vocals and stuff like that in your music? I mean,
yeah, you want to sing tonight?
Yeah, you want to sing?
I think you could do it.
I could.
It'd be fun. As long as you don't have to run that camera.
Yeah, you got to get some karaoke kind of style.
I'm calling you up tonight.
All right.
You don't have to come up, but I'll at least give you a shout out.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to now because if I don't look like a little puss ass bitch, I guess I'm gonna have to go up. That's just how it's at.
Do you know the words of Hotel California?
Hotel California.
Done.
All right, done. That's all I really need to know, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say until California? I'll just back it up. But anyway, so I listened to your song Pyramid, right? Okay. So I just picked one of you guys' songs out to listen to. So like, what's that song about to you? Just in meaning or hiposity? Oh, let's give the blue beanie here and go.
The blue beanie.
The blue beanie.
No, Pyramid was that was one of the first songs we wrote, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, we wrote Pyramid was our second or third song we wrote.
Yeah.
And it was driven by the drums.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. I felt those.
Yeah, and it was about a pyramid scheme, right?
But yeah, well, I mean, life's pretty much a pyramid scheme. Capitalism's a pyramid scheme.
Right.
Religion's a pyramid scheme.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, he's a columnist.
Okay.
That's true. That was good. That was good.
Words, right?
Yeah, that's good. Did you get that? Hopefully you got that.
Hotel California. But I love ancient Egypt and the idea of the mysteries that we don't understand now, and maybe they knew something else, plus that thing you do with Tom
Just out of
Hanks.
curiosity. Just out of curiosity. The Sphinx, how old do you think they are? Do you think they're older than what people say?
Oh, wow.
Because it's something I watch a lot of. I watch a lot of non sequitur show on YouTube. These guys are great. They bring on all these different guests from like different
Ancient
studies.
aliens?
They do ancient
Graham
aliens.
Hancock?
What do you mean, Grant Hancock?
So
he's on Ancient Aliens.
Well, yeah. So and he's been featured, and I like that you brought that up because the Sphinx has markings like that. There's water. I sound like an idiot right now. I was on my music mode, but there's evidence that there's rainfall that should not exist based on how old they say the Sphinx is. And there's also evidence that the head has been changed. That originally it was a lion head, and then
became a person's head.
Now it's a wire.
Yes.
And that's actually really funny you bring it up because, like I said, that show that I was telling you about on YouTube, these guys do live streams to bring guests on, and I watched the Sphinx thing. I thought if you guys are about ancient Egypt, you got to know about the whole Sphinx conspiracy.
It's definitely hidden knowledge.
Yeah.
Very clearly, probably aliens involved.
Definitely aliens involved.
Definitely aliens involved.
Well, I'm hoping that you guys have some kind of extraterrestrial experience tonight on stage. I wish you guys
Oh,
the best
shoot.
of luck.
Me too.
That was good. That was really good, man.
Like I said, hey, take care.
That was
Let's
good.
get it. Let's go.
All right, let's give it up for Double Motorcycle, baby! Woo!
podcasters who take psychedelics.
All right, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Yo, you guys look like you are living it up right now, having a party.
We're having a good time, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you guys having a great time tonight?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's awesome.
Bro, everything about that right there, it
The
just
cat
screams
mask,
good time.
baby, the cat mask.
It screams pussy
The
game.
cat mask.
The cat mask.
Cat mask.
Is this the cat mask? I'm not from around here. Is that like some kind of custom or like what's up with that?
Yeah, we found it on the bus tonight.
You found it on the bus?
Yep.
Shit.
On the bus tonight.
What time does the bus ship out of here?
After the song.
What's that?
After the song.
Really? Well, damn, I don't want to miss it. So like,
We're heading out of here about 12 o'clock.
Hey, like I said, before I let you guys go, give me your best hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Woo!
Yeah. Everybody's still. Shit's turned on. Turned it off. Giving out free shirts. Hello. Free. You want to come up here? Oh, come on down. Come on down. Come on stage. That's what I gotta do. Come on up here. We're gonna play a little trumpet. What's your name? Vanessa. How's it going, Vanessa? Hey, so I want to ask you real quick here. What are you doing at a place like this tonight?
Came to see Negan.
Came to see Negan! All right, I'm all hype about it, guys. Like I said, we got a real groupie here for the Negan group. Like I said, that's always hype. That's always fun. Now, do you prefer metal, or what's your particular genre of music?
Metal.
Yeah, you know what? The black gave it away. Dead on the black gave it away. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I can see it a little bit. Yes. Definitely can see it. It's so evident. If you're glowing metal, you look like Optimus Prime. No, I'm just playing. All right, but hey, I want to give it for Vanessa here, everybody. She's gonna get in the shirt. Let's go. All right, yeah, you take care of that. Hang that mic up, please. And maybe put that shirt on.
We'd like to thank
this shirt.
Dez G, Dabull, and Piranha for performing for us tonight. Of course, DoubleMotorcycle on their East Coast tour, stopping in Ebensburg with us. Alternative music scene, and Devin, and bridging the gap with mediated media. That's hard to say sometimes when they do too much moonshine.
It's the alliteration, and yeah, probably the drinks.
But we appreciate coming out for this show of diversity, culture, and art. Doesn't happen too often. Glad you made it out. We're going to turn things up here in a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. We got a special drummer. He's real special. His name's Ben Frick from Johnstown. He's filling in. We got our boy Damien's out sick. He's not out sick, or he's consulting Buddha, or he's with a bunch of Sherpas in the Alps. We're not sure where he's at exactly. So we're just making shit up as we go.
But it looks like Negan is ready to rock. Are we ready to rock, ladies and gentlemen? Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go ahead and give it up. Yeah. How's it going, guys? It's Devin here with Media to Media, and I'm here with Negan. How's it going, guys?
Good. Good.
Great.
We're good.
Okay. So my first question, because you brought it to my attention, have you guys played in bands before with each other? You know, have some of you been in bands together, or the same one, or?
Me and Jeremy have. I've never played with these guys prior to Negan, besides playing Jeremy.
Playing with Jeremy, and what band was that?
Dim. It was like 99 to 2002.
99? Listen, that just shows how young I am, because I was born in 97. I was 2 years old when you guys were playing shows in this fucking area right here.
Yep.
So no one
here,
was
directly
We
here.
played in this room, yeah.
Yeah, like right here in this spot?
Yeah.
Oh, really cool. So, Negan, what does the name mean? Who is it? Is it representative of someone, or?
Well, I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. He's one of the bad guys, but he's a good bad guy to like. And then Josh did some research on the name Negan itself. And Josh, go ahead.
It was it's a Middle Eastern name, and I guess it has like people that had the name Negan were usually like tribe leaders or medicine men and stuff like that. And one of the other definitions was a unifier, somebody that brings people together. And, and it's kind of weird, you know, The Walking Dead Negan, he brings people, people together by force, but
he does do it. So yeah, I like that. So is that like an evocative of something you guys have going on, where you say we bring each other together by force?
No,
not by force.
We use his philosophy of everybody's equal.
Okay.
You're playing with 5 alpha males that are all very proficient at their instruments and what they do, and it keeps a level playing field. There's no egos. I don't announce the names of the band. We are all Negan at all times. Like I don't say Bob's on guitar. It's Negan on guitar, Negan on bass, Negan singing, Negan on drums.
Yeah, we
We're all Negan.
play into that.
I like that, you know. And do you think you guys have had experience in bands. Do you think that's a dynamic where people in bands usually they want to be more gratified? So that maybe breaks up the band or something, and that Negan-ness, that ideology you have, does it make the band more successful, you feel, or easier to deal with the play?
People identified, you know, obviously just because of the name, you know, from The Walking Dead. So it definitely, you know, helps self-promote in a way.
But we as a band, this band's been together a little over a year. We've just signed with a record label. We've been playing giant shows. We've been opening up for national acts I turn down bookings, 2-3 bookings every week. I got to turn down because we just don't have
The time.
the time to play all these shows that people want us at. So.
Right, and one last thing. So I went to you guys' YouTube and I watched a music video you guys had referring to, I believe it was maybe it wasn't you guys, an Orson Welles kind of feel?
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, yes. And it was about, burning down the library and the churches and all that. And it actually really had me enthralled. And it had me wanting to make a music video for you guys because I was just thinking about like all these different ways we can incorporate that episode. I even started watching it. But I gotta say, is a Twilight Zone or like these social norm kind of fuck with your head kind of things, are these the things that you guys like making music about? I mean, the shirt is pretty evident of those kind of ideas. But, in general, do you guys think shows like that with like, kind of, I would say twist endings are kind of like what you like making music about and, in society?
Not completely to write about. Mike, Mike's been coming up with all the lyrics and, intellectual direction of those songs, like Obsolete and stuff like that.
Obsolete, that's it.
Yeah,
I like Obsolete Man was the name of the episode, wasn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's going to be hard to say what our next. We have songs about vampires coming up, and
Soldier Suicide.
Yeah.
We have a song that I'm working on right now about the priests and their malfeasance towards young boys over the last so many years here in Pennsylvania. We have other songs coming up about a good friend of ours that's battling for his life with cancer. I have a song about him. I have a song about my niece that just overdosed in heroin last year and died. So this album's going to be a lot darker, a lot more personal. The new one coming out this winter than the one we have right now. We want to make a special announcement too. Our original drummer's sick. He's been out for a little while. And Ben Frick's sitting in for us tonight and next week at the Slam and Sam show. So we appreciate Ben. He worked his butt off.
We're lucky to have him.
Yeah, we're lucky to have him. We learned all our songs and got him down, and he's been working his butt off to make our product his product, as the NEGAN. And what do you guys say about that, Ben?
It's amazing to play with these guys. They're just constant musicians. They're pro from the day I stepped into the room, and
Benji is needed.
Yeah, Benji is needed.
Red, you don't say names. You shouldn't even call him out. You should say Negan's here to.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
part
we
of
have to.
you have to delegate a little bit, right? You have to put a little bit of that. But hey, again, thank you guys so much. You guys, this little interview here has been terrific. You guys have given me so much information, and I can't wait to work with you guys in the future. Okay?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
all right, looking forward to the show tonight.
Yeah, let's go get these guys started.
What kind of place is this? Can you keep him in the dark for night? Well, can you hide him from the waiting world? Oh,
just got back from that show. It was fucking nuts. It was crazy. It was awesome. It was everything that I'd hoped for. I've been up now for probably a long time, since 5:30 this morning. I'm out of there. It was a great show for everybody. Bridging the gap, we represent. Going to bed now. Good night. Duermo.